Buckle up, buttercups, because the AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here. Artificial intelligence is exploding, and it's about to shake the planet harder than a squirrel on a double espresso. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy. This is about your job, your future, your cat videos. We're talking algorithms that write poetry, robots that perform surgery, and software that predicts your next grocery order, probably more accurately than you can. This technology is evolving faster than a politician trying to backpedal a bad tweet. The question isn't AI will change the world, and that, my friends, is where the real drama begins. Because there's a global race on for AI dominance. Think Olympic Games, but instead of medals, countries are vying for technological supremacy. And the stakes? Oh, just the future of everything. The players in this high-stakes game are the usual suspects: the United States, China, and Europe. Each brings their own strengths, weaknesses, and frankly, some baggage. We're about to dive deep into this digital thunderdome, so grab your thinking caps and let's break this down. Let's face it, America loves a good tech showdown, and when it comes to AI, Silicon Valley is basically playing with a stacked deck. You've got the big hitters like Google, with their AI tentacles in everything from search engines to self-driving cars. Then there's Facebook, masters of manipulation. Targeted advertising, using AI to know what you want before you even do. But the real wild card? OpenAI. This independent research lab, fueled by tech titans like Elon Musk, is laser-focused on pushing the boundaries of AI, even if it means accidentally creating a sentient toaster oven. Their ChatGPT. It writes better than some humans I know, and that's terrifying. The US thrives on innovation, risk-taking, and a healthy dose of move fast and break things. But this breakneck speed also has its downsides. Ethical considerations. Sometimes they're an afterthought, like the terms and conditions you blindly agree to. And with great power comes, well, you know the rest. Can America handle the responsibility of leading the AI revolution, or will it turn into a digital Wild West? Stay tuned. Across the Pacific, China is playing a whole different game. Forget Silicon Valley's disrupt or die mantra. China's approach is more like control and conquer. This is a government-led charge, with President Xi Jinping himself declaring AI as the key to China's future dominance. And they're putting their money where their mouth is, pumping billions into research and development. Facial recognition? China's got it down to a science, literally. They're using AI to monitor citizens, predict crime, and even control social behavior. China's got the data, the resources, and the sheer willpower to become an AI superpower. But their approach raises some serious red flags. Privacy? What privacy? In China, the line between innovation and Orwellian surveillance is blurry at best. While the US and China are busy battling for AI supremacy, Europe's taking a slightly different approach. They're like the quiet kid in class who aces the test without breaking a sweat. They may not have the flashy Silicon Valley hype, but they're quietly building a powerful AI ecosystem based on one key principle: ethics. Europe is all about responsible AI development, focusing on transparency, accountability, and human oversight. They're not afraid to regulate, even if it means slowing things down. They see AI as a tool to enhance human capabilities, not replace them entirely. One company exemplifying this approach is Aleph Alpha, a German AI research firm focused on developing explainable and trustworthy AI systems. They're not just building algorithms, they're building trust, something that's sorely lacking in the global AI race. Can Europe's ethical approach compete with the raw ambition of the US and China? Only time will tell. Section 5. Ethics on the line. Here's the thing about AI. It's a double-edged sword. It has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems, but it also has the potential to create new ones. And nowhere is this ethical tightrope walk more evident than in China. China's AI-powered surveillance state is straight out of a dystopian novel. They're using facial recognition to track citizens, monitor their online activity, and even predict their future behavior. This technology is being used to suppress dissent, target ethnic minorities, and control the flow of information. The Chinese government argues that these measures are necessary for maintaining social stability and national security, but critics call it a blatant violation of human rights. The question is, in the race for AI dominance, are we willing to sacrifice our freedom for convenience or security? Section 6. Speed versus sustainability. The US and China are like drag racers, flooring it towards the finish line, consequences be damned. But Europe's approach to AI is more like a marathon. They're focused on the long game, prioritizing sustainability, ethical considerations, and human well-being. The EU's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, is a prime example of this. It's a complex set of rules designed to protect people's data privacy, and it's already having a ripple effect around the world. While some companies see it as a bureaucratic nightmare, others see it as a necessary step towards responsible AI development. The question is, can Europe's more measured approach keep pace with the breakneck speed of AI development elsewhere? Or will they be left behind in the dust of progress? It's a classic tortoise and hare scenario, but the stakes couldn't be higher. Section 7. Collaboration or conquest. The AI race is often portrayed as a zero-sum game, with one winner and many losers. But what if there's another way? What if instead of competing, countries collaborated to develop AI for the benefit of all humanity? Imagine a world where AI is used to eradicate diseases, combat climate change, and lift millions out of poverty. This isn't some utopian fantasy. It's within our grasp if we choose to cooperate instead of compete. But collaboration requires trust, transparency, and a willingness to share knowledge and resources. It means putting aside nationalistic ambitions for the greater good. In the current geopolitical climate, that's a tall order, but the potential rewards are too great to ignore. Section 8. The talent battlefield. The AI race isn't just about technology, it's about people. The countries that attract and retain the best and brightest minds will have a significant advantage in the AI era. And right now, the US is facing a brain drain. Many of the world's top AI researchers and engineers are leaving the US for greener pastures, lured by better opportunities, more supportive policies, and frankly, less political chaos. China, on the other hand, is investing heavily in STEM education and research, churning out a new generation of AI experts. They're also actively recruiting talent from abroad, offering lucrative salaries and research grants. The battle for AI dominance is being fought on university campuses and in research labs around the world. Section 9. Your AI playbook. So, what does all this mean for you, the average Joe or Jane trying to navigate this brave new world? First, don't panic. AI isn't going to steal your job, at least not immediately. But it will change the way we work, live, and interact with the world around us. Here's your 3-point AI playbook. 1. Embrace lifelong learning. The skills you learned in school won't cut it in the AI era. You need to be constantly learning, adapting, and evolving to stay ahead of the curve. 2. Develop your critical thinking skills. Don't believe everything you read online, especially if it's written by an AI. Learn to think critically, question assumptions, and distinguish fact from fiction. And 3. Demand ethical AI. Don't let corporations or governments dictate the terms of the AI revolution. Demand transparency, accountability, and human oversight in the development and deployment of AI systems. Section 10. A future. Written by code. The AI revolution is upon us, and it's up to us to shape its trajectory. Will we use this powerful technology to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world? Or will we allow it to exacerbate existing inequalities and erode our fundamental freedoms? The choices we make today will determine the future of humanity. So let's make them wisely. Let's demand ethical AI development, prioritize human well-being, and work together to ensure that this technology benefits all, not just a select few. The future is written in code, and it's time we start writing a better algorithm.